Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Monday. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today. And of course, we will be going through everything on Hot Messy Topics tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it's a subscribers only live chat. And we welcome all of you guys to get subscribed and get engaged in the chat, because that's just what we do over here. Guys, we're back with more Erika Girardi news. So of course, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. It never stops. Before we jump into that though, if you haven't already, go ahead, do the YouTubey things like Emily D. Baker says, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we've been hearing a lot of rumors when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And one rumor that I can be very straightforward with you about is that this reunion is feeling a little lackluster when it comes to part 1 and part 2. Of course, we know on Wednesday we will be getting part 3, and I'm hoping it starts to pick up a little bit because they're not really giving us a lot of information. I understand Andy Cohen is grilling Erika Girardi, asking her all of the hard questions, but is he really asking her anything that we don't already know? A lot of our questions feel like we're walking in circles. She's talking in circles. I can't answer that. Only Tom knows. Did you cheat? No. Okay, that was something that we learned, but it's not really any information that is getting us excited, if that makes sense. But we do have 2 new things coming out. One is the fact that we're hearing rumors that Leah Remini might actually join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you don't remember Leah Remini, Jason had to school me a little bit on her. She was the one who outed the Scientology church. She did this documentary and then obviously received a lot of backlash for it, but a lot of people were appreciative of this documentary. I was asking Jason, do you think Leah Remini would actually fit into the cast? And he said, there's not a chance. I don't see any way that Leah Remini would fit in with the rest of the women. So we know she's an actress. We know she did this documentary, but no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And we always get rumors every season that there's going to be this new housewife that has a famous name tied to her. Honestly, I didn't believe when they said Denise Richards, but then we got her. We heard Tori Spelling, Heather Locklear, and now we're hearing Leah Remini. Okay, if she comes on, the reports are saying that she would be going toe-to-toe with Erika Girardi and giving her a dose of her own medicine, asking her some of the hard questions that we all want to know. And we've been promised that before. Like I just said with Andy Cohen, he said the same thing, but we're not getting the hard questions asked. When it comes to Erika, though, we are hearing reports that as of September, so about a month and a half ago, she started dating. We obviously knew this was going to happen. She said on the show, on the reunion part 2, that she has entertained the idea of hooking up with people, but we didn't know if she was actually dating. Now, when Dana Wilkie was on my channel, she talked about this and said that there's some sort of alleged sugar daddy that lives in Vegas, and he's known as the godfather of Vegas. A huge player in the Vegas world, has a lot of real estate, and at one point even owned a NASCAR team that his son drove for. Is this true? Well, we don't know. But after she did her first appearance at one of the hotels in Vegas, of course, rumors started to spark, and we know this man is worth a lot of money. If anything, when it comes to Erika Girardi and who she likes, her taste in men, we know 2 things. 1, she likes them older and bald, and 2, she likes them rich as hell. So if this man is one of the 2, which he's both older and rich as hell, I don't think that this could be so much of a stretch. Now, when TMZ was reporting on the fact that Erika Girardi is dating in the first place, they said that she started dating back in September and she's not going the traditional route. They said that Erika Girardi by no means will be entertaining the idea of dating apps, which I would never think that she would entertain the idea of dating apps, because nobody on a dating app 9 times out of 10 is going to be able to pay your massive legal bills or uphold your $40,000 a month glam lifestyle. That's not going to happen. So they're saying that she's getting set up by mutual friends within her social circles. I have called this since day 1. If the guy from Vegas is in fact true, he owns one of the restaurants that Tom Girardi and Erika used to dine at all the time. She met him through Tom Girardi. So if Erika at all is going to go out there and date and entertain this dating lifestyle, she's damn sure going to make sure that 1, she knows the person, 2, they have a lot of money. She's not going to just go on a dating app. She's not signing up for Tinder or Bumble and like, hey, reach out to me. There's 2 problems with that. She still has a certain level of celebrity attached to her. And at this point, as reckless and insane as media is, paparazzi and everyone in between, I could totally see somebody playing a prank on her and being like, okay, I'm going to set myself up as like this bachelor looking guy, and I'm going to reach out to her and see if I can't get any information on her. You can't trust anyone when you're a public figure. And that's exactly what Erika Girardi is. So I'm saying no to Tinder. Guys, I want to know what all of your thoughts are on this. Back to the Leah Remini situation. What else do we know about her? And could you see a point where she would be good for the show? I'm not getting any good signs so far, and I really do feel like this is a rumor, especially since season 12 has already started filming, cameras have picked back up, and contracts are signed. That's not the only rumor, though. We've also heard that Dorit Kemsley could be on the chopping block this season, and she might not actually get that full-time diamond. They were saying that PK was the one who kept her around because producers love PK and he's so unfiltered and will say whatever comes to mind. So maybe Dorit might be saved by PK, but maybe Dorit might also be axed and reduced to a friend role, which eventually we all know means you are kicked off the show. Could Leah Remini be Dorit's replacement? Or is it the woman that we've already reported on, Holly Valance, who is married to the man, Nick Candy, who is a billionaire? There are so many rumors. This is the problem that I have with this. We've seen Dumois. We've seen people talk about Real Housewives of New York. We heard Ramona Singer was on the chopping block, Sonia Morgan. They're firing everybody and just keeping Ebony and Leah. Then they're not firing anybody that Andy Cohen alluded to on Watch What Happens Live, because if anything, the fans wanted more of a cast. I always hate with the speculation and the rumors. I want to know what's actually going on and who is actually being brought on to the show. And 9 times out of 10, until we get photos that surface of the women filming, or we see a super trailer or teaser, or one of the women confirm, we usually don't have those answers. So as of right now, it looks like we're going to have to wait around. I also want to know, do you believe the fact that Erika Girardi is dating right now? And do you think that any man would want to be involved with whatever legal drama she has going on? And could they be liable if she ends up getting in a serious relationship or marrying someone? Could they have to pay or deal with her debt? I have a lot of questions here. That's why I need Emily D. Baker or Ronald Richards. I need somebody to come on and clear this up for me. All right. Well, with that, again, you guys know that Hot Messy Topics is back tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a subscribers only live chat where we will be talking about that, of course, a few other topics, and Portia's new spinoff on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's called Portia's Family Matters. We have a video coming out about that as well. Guys, there's a lot happening. So go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, bye, guys.